Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 90,000 subscribers. Yeah! Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the AFCON qualifiers. Congo 1, Bafana 1. I'm joined by the maximalist.
Siwo, Shapuzet, my brother.
I'm not.
Nice hairstyle, by the way.
Go ahead, no type by the commenting. Steve was here.
Yeah, no, I'm
You're one of them.
No, I wasn't. Oh, no, you won't, I can't.
No, I can try like you all and now.
Yeah.
Hey, intervention is
No, people have been complaining about your hair, man. But yeah, no, it's looking good. It's looking good. Sure.
Okay, KG, came with it.
Yeah, before I begin Kakemi, let me first say to Dr. Keza Mutaung Senior.
Yeah.
He's celebrating his birthday tomorrow, turning 80. I wish him all the best for Kausane on his birthday. Yes. His contribution has been immense in our football space in the country, and we are happy also that he brought us this wonderful team, the most successful football club in the country, Kaizer Chiefs Football Club. We thank him. May he have a great birthday.
And many more years.
And many more years, and many more years. Yes. Coming into the games, Tito, it's one of those tough game. Yeah. Tough game. Artificial turf. It's very difficult to play in an artificial turf. How easy, you understand that? Because you look at the ball, it was bumpy. So it deprives you the opportunity to play your carpet football if you are a team that plays on the surface. Yeah. You look at all the goals that came tonight, including the one that was said to be offside. All the goals that came from it was overhead balls. Yes. So the player released the ball, and then the goal scorer is on the run. So that's the challenge of playing in an artificial turf, unfortunately. But I think they did well considering the challenges, the circumstances, because you look at Congo, they were very aggressive tonight. This is not the same Congo that we played against in Eastern Cape. They were aggressive on the ball. They minimized our fluidity in the middle of the park. And you know, I always say you win your battles in the midfield, you control the tempo of the game. They deprived us from playing our normal game. I also think the artificial turf also prevented them from playing their game, because when you look at our goal, I think the goalkeeper was a bit disadvantaged.
How so?
Yeah, because he actually tried to save the ball and it just went through, and Mukwana pounced, you understand? So it's one of those difficult moments of the game whereby the turf gives you a hard time. But if you look at Bafana, I think they started well a bit, 4-2-3-1 system, obviously. You look at the creativity of Zwane, you look at the creativity of Police, you look at the creativity of Mukwana. They had to come into the game. They had to try to dominate and try to press the Congo players a little bit so that they don't have much time on the ball. But unfortunately, they knew what to do. Congo knew what to do. They knew that they had to minimize our short passing game through Zwane. I think they prepared well for the game. Zwane comes off injury. They bring in Tito. I think if you look at the game plan, Hugo Bros, we are win 1-0 up. Leader 1-0. You try to force the game into half-time. 1-0. Unfortunately, you concede. If you concede, then the game plan has to change, because according to me, the way I viewed the game, we are 1-0 up. We go into half-time. If we go into half-time really 1-0, then you you come back, you defend your lead.
Yes.
That's how he had planned it.
Yes.
He had planned it. Unfortunately, they get an equalizer, and then obviously in the second half, these guys now they press you. And but was a goal. That goal was not offside. Yeah, no, it was not offside according to me. Unless if those cameras, those poor visuals, they let me down. But the player looked to be onside. Yeah, it was onside. And Reynas, for me, Reynas has injured very well, more squatting.
Yes.
We still need to see a bit more of him. Yeah, from him, because I think the game, the way Nelika thing, they wanted him to drop a little bit down into the middle.
Yes.
Maybe as a number 10, I'm not sure. But that one also limits you, because you need to be in the box. You need to have suppliers. They need to supply you. You have Police, you've got Mokwana. Sometimes you get Mudiba, who is also a versatile player.
Yes.
I like Mudiba because he can play different roles in the game. Sometimes you think he's on the left and he drops into the middle to assist the midfield as well. So it's unfortunate the game didn't go according to plan, but 1 point away from home is very good, because we have to play against Uganda, tough match away from home. Maybe we can force another point and then beat South Sudan. And yeah, Tito.
Explain.
Yeah, Tito Maswangani, very unfortunate. Utseneka gave me a difficulty.
Yes.
Whereby it was artificial turf, number 1. Number 2, I think we demanded a lot from him, Cafe's game, because you look at the substitutions that Hugo Bros made. He brought in defenders. He wants to protect the lead. And when he protects the lead, the players that are up front, the likes of Reynas, if it was not Reynas, obviously, it would have been Foster. It automatically takes the player out of the game. Tito also, it takes him out of the game. Obviously, it's not in the level of Tembazwane rather. But automatically that takes you out of the game, because the creativity is no longer there. You've got a lot of defenders. You are looking to protect the point. You're looking to protect the point. It's 1-1. Tito is not in the game. He's poor. He's poor. He gets an opportunity to score a goal. I don't know what he was doing there. There's an opportunity that I think he should have done better. You understand? So just tapping the ball. So I think maybe stage fright also. Away from home, stage fright. For me, the pitch, it looked a bit small also. The connection between the midfield and the attackers was also not there. Actually, the entire team didn't perform well. Yeah, they didn't perform well, but we take the point. We take the point. Yeah, no, it wasn't supposed to bridge. It wasn't supposed to bridge, because sometimes you only get that one chance. And when you play against such an aggressive side, which is the Congo, you are not even sure who's behind you, because they are trekking back to recover. You breach, you think your teammate is behind you, only to find it's a defender. I understand, because in the box, you don't have to think twice. Kill, yeah. Only once, even for an attack or a defender, only once. Then you kill or you defend. That's how you should do it in the box. Unfortunately, he will be crucified for that. He will be crucified. I know, because okay, nigga cannot go wrong. Now for now, he needs a bit of time. Let's give him time. Yeah, wait. I'm gonna tell you something about Tembazwane. Tembazwane only came into the squad. People used to say, "I say squad material." Oh, many. They can attest to that. Navarra as a material was squatty, and he was overlooked, more squatting, and sometimes I can also perform. Let's give Tito a chance. Give him a chance at home. mo crowding ya high ya mo Mzansi mo fe chance atwaele adlale mo tefeng e sharp, then we can probably judge him. Tonight I can't say he didn't perform well because the entire team was actually below par. It was below par. Okay, the other mistake is Hugo Brosa mo Nyugo Mobi.
Yeah, Nyugo.
Yeah, why is Nyugo Mobi coming into the game? Why is he playing as a wing? Yeah, as a winger. What is he gonna offer you? Nothing. Nothing. True. Yeah, it's not gonna offer you anything offensively. Nyugo is not gonna offer you offensively. I know probably he tried to protect the likes of Mofokeng due to the fact how the aggression of the opponents. You understand, because you know he's got a small structure, Mofokeng. And sometimes you look at the tempo of the game, the way baling aggressive opponents, then you just try to protect the boy. But the likes of Nyugo Mobi,
what's crossing Tito?
Oh,
Nyugo.
Crossing
for Tito for Bridge.
I believe it might be him. I can't remember very well, but it might be him. But still, again, it's not enough.
Yes.
Play him in his natural position. That is simple. Yeah, as a right back, if you've got Modau in the field, just keep him. Don't play him. Keep him on the bench. More benching rather than more expose. Or even offensive player.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, we need players to perform.
True.
Most squatting, you need them to perform. They need to give out their best. In the squad, it's always difficult because sometimes you get only one chance or fumble.
Hey.
You're out. Okay, to praise. Okay, to praise. Oh,
Belly.
That's what I'm saying. And you got a no-nonsense coach in Hugo Bruce.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even be surprised think I want Tito sitting in the next match. Hey, bruh. Hugo Bruce is that type of coach. But what I realized about him is that he's got his favorites. I'll be honest with you, Nyugo Mobi is number one.
Okay.
It's one of his favorites. It's CBC also. Yeah, CBC also. Yeah, it's one of his favorites. CBC is not a regular go Pirates. Or easy. Easy. Exactly my point. So you look at some of the factors. Yeah, exactly. So you look at some of the factors, and then you look at the way I select and squad side. Even Sianda Kulu was somebody who selected regularly, but Asadale. So at some point he was unattached without a team, without a club. But Nenza Motladis. So he's got his favorites. But what I can say is just give Tito a chance.
Man of the match?
Man of the match is difficult to pick up a man of the match. More gaming, but I know it was a difficult one. The boys mobiling Motobana, I would cook because it was a tough one. But I'd probably maybe give it to maybe Obas. Yeah. But before Gevaya, the combination of Dudley and Grant for me is not working. Yeah, it's not working. I'll tell you
why.
First things first, none of the two players is aggressive.
Yes.
The players won't give you what Mvala gives you.
Yes.
They play similarly. They won't give you what Ngezana gives you. That aggression. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So we hope maybe Mvala or Ngezana can come back into the team because I saw they struggled with some 1v1s. Yeah, they were beaten for pace. Yes. Here and there they were beaten for pace. True. So it's going to be a problem when we play against clinical opponents because they will punish you. Those guys, if you look at them, if an opponent play an overhead pass, they will always struggle. They'll always struggle. They still have to maybe work a lot if they are to play together in future. Babereka on their 1v1s, number one. Number two, aerial ability, the way they deal with aerial balls, and also the space they leave in between them, because that's where actually the opponents will penetrate. Because sometimes, if you look at many games, try to force the opponents wide, try to force them wide, and then you have a chance to protect your goalkeeper. But if you allow the opponents to go through the middle, because once they get past your 4 and 5, your centre back pairing, it's a goalkeeper they are facing now. It's a goal. But on the side, there's always a full back. Besides the full back, the centre backs. Exactly. And sometimes, line. And also your wingers, they always drop back to assist. But if you have players that are opponents that are going through the middle from midfield to centre back, you allow them freedom on the ball, they'll punish you.
Thank you, KG.
Thank you.